Thank you, Mark, for putting me between the show and the bathroom. I'll be quick. Anybody here know the author Richard Bach? One of my favorite quotes is by him. And that quote is, "True love stories never have an ending." I was a student, and I was in a relationship for a few years, and then I get the phone call of, "The relationship's over, I don't love you anymore." So what do? I'm going to be the knight in shining armor. I'm going to rescue the relationship. The only problem was that she was 2,000 kilometers away. Not a problem. I had money. I bought a ticket, a one-way ticket, to Miami. I was in Chicago. One-way ticket to Miami, get there, take a cab, knock on her door. I'm here to save the relationship, which of course, the women are laughing. You all know this, you've done this, you've been there. Didn't work. All right. Put my tail between my legs, I walk away, humiliated, humbled, and with no money. I spent all my money on the ticket. I was like, all right, but I can take a bus. So from Miami to Chicago, taking the bus, especially taking the local bus, takes 32 hours. All right, well, you do what you have to do. So I get on the bus, I'm riding. After about 8 hours, this like 400-pound, 200-kilo guy sits next to me. He hadn't bathed for at least a couple of weeks. He had incontinence problems that I could smell. And I'm sitting here brokenhearted next to this guy. Things falling apart. Okay, everything's falling apart. What now? And then I look out the window of the bus. You know how restaurants and churches in the US, they often have little signs where they have little slogans, little signs. Familiar with this? I don't see these in Poland or in Europe very often. You know, one of the signs I remember seeing was in front of a restaurant that said, "If Apple built a car, would it have windows?" Yeah. All right. But this was in front of a church. And the sign in front of the church said, "Peace is love in action." And that hit me. Sitting next to this guy who smells, squashed up against the window. I always thought peace was a passive thing. It was a state that you achieve, sort of like nirvana, and you can coast. But looking out that window, absorbing the message, thinking about my life that was falling apart, peace is love in action. So you got to put the love in action. And going back to the quote that I mentioned by Richard Bach, true love stories never have endings. So for me, peace, love in action, a love story never having an ending. That's something that I took away from when I thought my life was falling apart. And I made it. Thank you.